Now at noon, let's start with the newest developments in the Israel-Hamas war. A show of hope as two hostages are released from Hamas custody. This comes as airstrikes continue to pummel the Gaza region. The humanitarian crisis is deepening for the 2.2 million people trapped inside Gaza. And the United Nations Security Council meeting today on the Israel-Hamas war. CBS 2's Christina joins us live from the UN this noon with more. Christina?
Well, Chris, it's not just world leaders who are gathered today in the United Nations today. We also know that family members with people being held hostage by Hamas are pleading for their safe return and their health, especially as Israel prepares to launch a ground invasion of Gaza. Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrived in New York Tuesday morning for a United Nations Security Council meeting on the Middle East. On the platform X, he listed his priorities, writing he will reaffirm Israel's right to defend itself, discuss work to secure the release of hostages, prevent the conflict from spreading, and enhance humanitarian support for Gaza. Overnight, two Israeli women freed by Hamas arrived at a Tel Aviv hospital. 79-year-old Nora Cooper and 85-year-old Yoshebet Lifshitz were taken hostage during the deadly October 7th Hamas raids, along with their husbands, who are still being held.
My mom is saying that she was taken on the back of a motorbike. While she was being taken, she was hit by sticks.
The latest hostage release comes days after two Americans were also freed. But Israeli officials estimate more than 200 hostages are still being held by Hamas.
My mom is saying that they treat them kindly and provided for them.
Israel has stepped up airstrikes in Gaza ahead of an anticipated ground assault. Israel's military says it hit more than 400 Hamas targets overnight. The Hamas-controlled Gaza Health Ministry says the death toll in the past day alone is in the hundreds. UN organizations describe the situation in Gaza as dire and say more than 20 times the aid currently being delivered is needed to support the millions of Palestinian civilians.
The trucks have come in so far are just a trickle in the face of the immense needs.
And later this afternoon, in front of the United Nations, we are expecting to see a large rally organized by family members of those being held hostage by Hamas, putting pressure on world leaders to demand their release. Reporting live on the East Side, Christina, CBS 2 News.
Christina, thank you. And stay with CBS 2 News as we continue to follow the latest in this war. Look for any new developments on our website at cbsnewyork.com and streaming on CBS News New York.